2026 is just around the corner, and with this year wrapping up very, very soon, I think it's an appropriate time to do a list of my favorite films that came out in 2025. Now, when it comes to the total amount of films that I've seen in 2025, I've seen nearly 400 new releases in total from both English and in Tamil. So there's actually going to be two best of lists that I'm going to release. One of them is based around the films that I enjoyed the most in Tamil cinema, which is going to be released either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But this list is going to be respectively about the films that I enjoyed the most in the English language, or one of them is half English, half Norwegian. You'll see which film I'm talking about once I get to it. But yeah, the order that I'm going to put this video in is based around when I saw them in theaters or streaming or so on and so forth. And three of the films to start off this list were actually watched in 2024, but because they released worldwide in 2025, I'm including them in my best of list of 2025. So here's my list of the best films from 2025 in English. And again, these are just my personal opinions. I'm not saying that these are the definitive best movies of this year. These are just the films that I enjoyed the most and I thought were the best and most solid films of 2025 in English. Enjoy! To start off this list, I'm going to go with the films that I saw at TIFF of 2024, which released worldwide in 2025. And they are Eden, Relay, and Friendship. A lot of people didn't like Eden. I thought it was fantastic. I don't know. I thought it was a great movie overall. Relay is a really solid film as well. And Friendship is one of the funniest films that I've seen in years. And such a great movie. When I rewatched it too, it still holds up really well. Those are the first three films that I technically enjoyed in 2025, even though I saw them in 2024. Now we're actually getting into the films that I actually saw in 2025. And if you notice, this list is very varied in terms of the genres that I liked. I don't really like lists where it's just only dramas or only horror movies or only action films. I like a lot of different types of films. So when you look at this list, it's going to be a little bit perplexing for some people because they'll look at it and be like, oh, why is this movie here and why is this movie here? I don't care. I like a lot of different types of films, and this is my list, so be it. So here's the list. One of Them Days, The Monkey, Novocaine, Black Bag, The Day the Earth Blew Up, Bob Trevino Likes It, The Ballad of Wallace Island, Sinners, 28 Years Later, F1, Superman, Sorry Baby, Weapons, Caught Stealing, The Lost Bus, Rental Family, Hamnet, Wake Up Dead Man, The Long Walk, One Battle After Another, A House of Dynamite, Twinless, Begonia, Zootopia 2, Sentimental Value, which technically is majority in Norwegian, but there is a lot of portions in English, so I'm including it in this list, Marty Supreme, Avatar Fire and Ash, and Eternity. I hope you enjoyed all of these films in general, and if you haven't seen them, go watch them because they're very solid films in my personal opinion. And also, Happy New Year!